fuck are you? Welcome in, and I hope you all had a good night. Oh, and thank you all for joining us yesterday. Great fucking show. Lovely, fucking lovely. And before we get too far, hi everyone. Can everyone hear me? Hey, you guys in the back.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
The Klayre Avalon show, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Bigger response on the NaughtiER show last night than I thought. Gotta be honest with you, we had fucking tumbleweeds last night during the live version. Because you never know what you're gonna get, right? You never fucking know. And if there's anything true of my show, for some reason I get, it's not like I'm a ratings whore or anything, but I get the, for some reason I get the traffic after, like, post show. For some reason. If you did, for those that heard or are seeing the repeat from last night, more of a response. I mean, realistically, a response is a response no matter when you get it. I mean, let's face it. I took my time getting into the sexy shit last night because I had my reservations about going into it. But there it was, and I woke up to pleasant numbers this morning. Most admittedly, I guess, over on here on SoundCloud, I should say. So thank you to my listeners here on SoundCloud for liking and reposting and stuff and following. I love you all. It means a lot to me. And we're gonna get fucked up again today because I'm just in the fucking mood, right? Actually, you know what? I was watching. I don't know if anyone knows who Piers Morgan is. He's a British fucking interview guy, whatever. Host of the Piers Morgan show, blah blah blah. What was it? Number of years ago, slightly after Howard went from FM to satellite radio. He went on the Piers Morgan show to talk about the migration and who Stern is, etc., etc. And just before they went to a commercial break, Piers said to Howard, "When we come back, we're going to talk about something that I think you're in love with more than anything." And he said, sex, sex, sex. Now, It was an interesting session because what did they bring up? What did they bring up in that session? It's a fascination, he said, Stern did, about why it's so taboo, right? And with the nature of his show back then, he even said it on the session with Piers Morgan that it's theater of the mind. What were they referring to? They were referring to the first time Stern had a naked woman in studio, right? And realistically, even Howard said himself, you don't know for sure whether or not I had a naked woman in studio. And he said, how absurd is that? I mean, think of that realistically, he said. How... Hi, welcome, Loto. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. But yeah, Howard was telling Piers Morgan that, like I said, it's theater of the mind. Did he or did he not have a naked woman in studio? Cool. All right. Dong smoking is healthy. Healthier than what? Thanks for your input. Welcome to the show. So that got me to thinking, right? Theater of the mind. You don't know whether or not Howard had a naked woman in the studio or not. But it's a fun idea to play with, right? It's fascinating. Oh, you'd be surprised, Richie. How you doing, love? Yeah. Well, I don't know how anybody smokes a dong, but there may or may not be an individual or two in the world who are known as pole smokers. And we all know what a pole smoker is, right, Richie? Please tell me, Richie, come on now. Please tell me you know what a pole smoker is. We can't be that culturally different. You must know what that is. Everyone does. I hope. So yeah, that's why I did the show yesterday. Right, as a follow-up to my fetish show. And basically, I was thinking about it this morning. Yeah, there you go. Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I love a good pole smoke, says Richie for the SoundClouders here. Sometimes I put out the smoke, he says. Fucking hell. Fucking shit. My god. Oh, I was so annoyed coming on air this morning. I don't tell you how to live your life, so quit it with the cigarette talk, yeah? Come in my chat telling me how to live? But yeah, it got me thinking. Like, why the hell not, right? It's a fascinating fucking world, the adult world. The grown-up world. The vast catacombs of taboo, right? Is that all you got to talk about, is smoking? This show is not about my health, but thank you for your input. Stick around if you like, it's going to be fun. But yeah, we, just to recap last night, we did cover a lot. Oh man, I wish I was American in one way. Because if you did see the recording or over on SoundCloud, you heard me mention that the Exotica Festival is coming up. The Exotica Conference, rather, is coming up early December, 2nd to the 4th, in Dulles. I don't know how much tickets are. I haven't looked into that specifically because I don't have any reason to. But yeah, that'd be quite the fucking party. That'd be really cool. I told you yesterday that I'm watching Wednesday on Netflix. I'm on to episode 3 or 4 by now. It's really cool. I'm addicted. And yeah, I'm gonna shut my gob when this track comes in because I like it. This is Alexia K. Because the music I tried to get, I couldn't get. So here comes the audible voice any minute now. Because if you are here on SoundCloud, and if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, come on, my darlings, get yourself a Twitch account. Come on over and watch the live experience, I'm telling you. It's an audible voice. And you get to see me. See me in my ugly fucking mug, sitting here for God knows how long, acting as though I know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna do it again after this track. Richie says, I would classify myself as a whole smoker. Oh, bless you, my love. Yes, yes. Smoke them beans. Smoke them beans. Is that a euphemism for lick the balls? Oh, okay. You ever hear that catch-22 joke that goes, yeah, hey, you look at your friend and you go, hey, you ever suck a dick you didn't like? That's one of those painted into a corner kind of things, because you're fucked if you say yes and you're fucked if you say no. You ever suck a dick you didn't like? Fuck, there's a story for you. In my younger years, when I was still in my hometown, I had met this one guy, and we spawned a friendship. I didn't know that he had certain tendencies when I met him. Didn't care either. But I for sure didn't have certain tendencies. But I was open. I was exploring, right? And I was in my I was in my early 20s, I guess. And I was over at his one day, and I don't remember how this came about, because it was 100 fucking years ago, but the idea of him going down on me came up in conversation. And I wasn't opposed to it. I didn't give a fuck. But when he did it, he had a strange request for me. He passed me like a throw cushion from his couch, and he said, "Can you put this over your face?" I said, "Cool, no worries." I mean, I wasn't in any danger. He wasn't going to suffocate me or anything. It wasn't a nefarious thing whatsoever. Because he said, "Okay, if I'm going to do this, I don't want you to look at me." I was like, "All right, cool." So there we were on the living room, on the lounge floor of his flat, and yeah, he was bringing me to church, right? He was taking me to school, and I didn't look at him the whole time. I kept to my word, or to his request, I should say. And it was interesting. I had never, and I mean, since then, no, I didn't do that. No, it was for some reason he didn't want me to look at him while he went down on me, but so I don't know. I can't say anything for or against that. That's not nice, and I wouldn't anyway. You know, whatever. Sniffing the cushion, yeah. Who's the girl who was last here, fucker? What's her name? In his case, it wouldn't have been a woman, but fucking hell. Yeah. Oh, those were exploratory days. I wish there was more interaction last night, because I kind of crept into the topic of the show, being self-love or masturbation, and I talked about a lot of the stuff that can and does turn us on. I just wish there was more interaction, but I mean, there can't be interaction if there's no one here, realistically. And that's not me being a bleeding heart. That's just a fucking reality, right? It's hard to interact with your audience when you have no audience. Be that as it may, one thing we didn't go into is, well, among a myriad of other things, you've got fucking. I had a misconception, right? Because consider BDSM. Did you know? I thought the D in BDSM stood for domination. It doesn't. It stands for discipline. So it's bondage, discipline, sadomasochism. I didn't know that. For my entire life, I thought it was domination. So admittedly, I was kind of happy to learn that, and it kind of makes sense because I've seen interviews on YouTube and stuff with dominators and dominatrixes. I watched a cool session with a dominator. He was bigger and bolder, rougher and tougher. There was no other. He went into domination because his dance music career failed in the 80s. Yeah. But I've had moments, you know, and I mention exhibitionism because that's who I am. There's also voyeurism. But I thought of this the other day. When you're performing on yourself in front of someone else, whether it be by request or whether they're just respecting who you are and letting it happen, just because someone is witnessing you make love to yourself in front of them does not make them a voyeur. It doesn't. Not necessarily. It makes it can coin you as the exhibitionist, but it's not really. It's a coin toss in the receiving direction, right? But I have had my moments with that. I'd love to find out why. I'd love to clinically or medically speaking or psychologically speaking, I would love to have the conversation with someone who's paid to do it as to where my exhibitionism comes from. I would love to find out. For the crew here on SoundCloud, what are your thoughts and feelings? Do you are you open about your self-love practices? What do you what do you think about? What do you fantasize about? Like I said yesterday, it could be a scent, right? A smell. It could be a fabric. There's a whole fucking carnival of options, right? I explained yesterday the phenomenon of autogynephilia, and I admitted that I am an autogynephiliac. So that's only one aspect of it. It's a vast and deep world where. And naughty and raunchy and sexy and everything, the self-love arena. And it's fucking fascinating. But I won't drone too much on about it unless I'm asked. I'm open to questions from anybody. I don't give a shit. I mean, why not, right? I mean, shit. Oh, going back to Wednesday, the show on Netflix. I mentioned yesterday that she has, or she did rather, an interview back in 2016 when she was just a wee thing on the Build series on YouTube. I am killing my Jenna Ortega, by the way. I am fucking knocking my head against the wall trying to find more than like a 10-minute session with this girl. This morning I found about a 5 or 10 minute session with her recently on Jimmy Kimmel. But that is the most I can find. I don't fucking understand. Like, where are the good interviews? Alexia K. Babies on wax. I love my new fucking shades. These fit really well. These are nice. I like these. Nobody likes the breakfast in this place. Your fucking eggs are soggy. Your bacon is soft. Your fucking pancakes are half runny in the middle. Nobody likes the breakfast in this place. mentioned yesterday YouPorn. I only found out about YouPorn from satellite radio. And I thought, like, what the fuck is this? It's all amateur shit, right? It's not like big league or anything. And so I gave it a go. I popped on, went for a bit of a sightseeing tour. I thought I was the only one that fucking humped my pillow. Oh, there's a couple of videos on there of that though. Girls doing try-ons and all that kind of idea, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's lovely. It's wonderful. Wow. Good sexy play. Taking part in, what is it? Oh my God. Taking part in the Exotica convention that I've been talking about recently in Dulles, coming up on the 2nd of December. A couple of platforms involved in that are MyFreeCams and Chatterbait. These are, of course, free and pay sites. Both, depending on what you want to do. And, I've worked in that industry a little bit years ago. And it is legit, guys. It really is legit. It's real. And so are the people, right? You know who is nice to fantasize about, and there was cosplay porn about this too. Nier Automata, 2B, the video game. The main character. Holy fuck! What a piece of art she is. For a girl who doesn't exist. And she is a goddamn smoke show. And so are the girls who cosplay her. I'm not a gamer. I'm not into the game. I'm not into any games actually. I don't even remember how I found Tubi, but I did find her. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't enjoyed a moment or two with her. In my mind. Do this again because I like this track. Again, I didn't get the music I wanted for today, although I did grab another mix from the days, so we're going to visit that if we have time. But I love this fucking track, guys. Pay attention. We're going to go to some DJ Brian, some desert trance from like 1998. Oh, DJ Brian, John Kelly out of California, Moonshine Records. This is the shit I fucking grew up on. When I was partying in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was all about fucking DJ Dan out of San Francisco, DJ Brian, John Kelly, DJ... Oh, sorry. Hang on. If you are familiar with the show, and if you're not familiar with the show, every time, and I stress this all the time for some fucking reason, every time there is a moment in a mix that is of note, I shut my gob and let the moment happen, and here it is.
Заплетемо, гуляти підемо, сею, сею,
Sorry, guys. Oh, I love this one too. I need to find these tracks. Hello, Joe. One moment, please. I'm letting this moment happen, and I'm going to rewind it. Give me 1 minute here. I'm going to rewind it because you showed up. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, and Joe, the music is not the topic today, I assure you. Check this the fuck out, though. I gave you what it's called, Joe, because I can't find the link. I have it on my computer, but I can't find the link on Alexia K's SoundCloud. But it is there, I assure you. So if you want to just look up what I put in the chat, you'll find the mix. It's all there. So it was going back to what I was going to say before I interrupted myself with the music, even though I'm still doing it. This was about the late '90s, keeping with the NaughtiER show today. This was back in the days when I was teaching myself how to dress as a woman. Because for those that don't know who I am, in those days I was an autogynephiliac, which means I got off to the image of myself as a woman, dressed as a woman. Even though I didn't know I was one, right? But that's a whole different conversation. So this one afternoon, I was home. My mom was wherever. I don't know where the fuck she was. My dad was at work. My sister was at work, or so I thought. And I was playing in her closet, right? Because you do what you got to do, right? If you're a certain person. So I had on a cute blouse and a black pair of her dress pants, tight-fitting dress black pants, bra, panties, the whole fucking 9 yards, socks in the bra to give me some tits and whatever. No, I had a dress on, I think it was, because I had pantyhose on. Yeah. And oh my God. So I'm violating myself in the hallway mirror, and all of a sudden I hear a car out in the driveway. I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck is this? So I look out my parents' bedroom window because it shone down on the front yard. Sure enough, it's my sister coming home, and here I am, like head to toe in her clothes, fucking making love to myself. You want to talk about a fucking kid tearing every stitch of clothing off she had on and putting everything back where it came from and hiding in her room. My fuck. Hey. And yeah, we were talking about my being an autogynephiliac. Oh wow. I will remember that day forever. Shit. No, even though I say I was masturbating to the image of myself as a woman. Yet again, I stress I didn't know I was one. I didn't know what trans was in those days. Shit. All I knew was I liked how I felt as a woman. That's all. And it fucking... I mean, what do you want me to say? Right? You might not be an autogynephiliac, but how do you? What do you make love to? What do you fantasize about? Right? Who are you? I could go on for hours and hours and hours about the stuff I fucking masturbate to. Fuck me, it's a fucking science if you ask me. But who are you? Is it a mood for you? Is it just simply lust in the moment? Do you need special lighting? Do you light a candle? Do you need... Oh, your old teachers. Oh, very nice. I've been there, yeah. Fuck, I had a teacher, I think it was grade 10 English. The actual teacher took some time off for reasons I don't remember, because it was like back in like fucking 1876 or whatever. Mr. Carradine. Do you mean the Mr. Carradine, or is this a teacher? Do you mean Jack Carradine, or do you mean a teacher? Oh, teacher, okay. Yeah, in my situation, it was the teacher, because like I was going to say, the original teacher took some time off for some reason, and they had this young sub in, probably straight out of teacher's college, and my fuck, what a piece of artwork she was. It was the kind of thing where I wanted to get home after school before I forgot what she looked like. Yes. Oh yeah. So, Mr. Carradine, Joe, your Mr. Carradine was pretty, was he? Was he a young teacher? Yeah, probably under under 40. Oh, Jesus! Oh, so still again straight out of teacher's college, right? So you spent many an hour violating yourself and violating him in your young mind. I was Scottish. I'm not even going to try. Scottish. Yeah. You know what the rule about the Scottish is, eh? You know they don't wear anything under their kilts, right? It's called being regimental. They don't. If you wear a kilt, if a man wears a kilt properly, they're not wearing anything under the kilt. That's the fucking rule. I don't know why that rule exists, but that's the rule. And that's funny too. It's funny we're talking about the Scots too, because I remember one day I was working downtown, and I was out for a smoke break. And it was a nice day, nice summer day, slight breeze. And this girl crossed the street from where she was to my side of the street, just passing through, right? Nice cute blouse on, high-waisted tartan skirt, about knee length. And Jesus Christ, every now and then I still think about her. Oh God, she was gorgeous. Alexia K. While I think of some more smut to tell you guys. Deanna? Who's Deanna? Oh, Diana. Oh, you mean Princess Di. Oh, now you're speaking my language. You know why? Because I have a clothing fetish. And I didn't see the revenge dress. For the listeners, Joe is mentioning the revenge dress, whatever that is, that apparently Di wore at some point or other for some reason. I'm unfamiliar with that, but I will give a nod to Princess Di in the fact that, as I just said, I have a clothing fetish. And one of my holy grails is to own a skirt suit. I want to own a skirt suit. A sexy fucking black skirt suit. Nice fucking blazer, mid-thigh fucking skirt, the whole fucking thing, right? If I told you I've never masturbated to a woman in a skirt suit, I'd be lying to you. Fuck me. Nice set of heels. Come on now. Love it. You know why? Because keeping in the theme of my clothing fetish, when I see a woman in a skirt suit, I'm wondering what kind of lingerie is she wearing. She's wearing stockings, obviously pantyhose of some description, maybe thigh highs, maybe pantyhose full out. I don't know, but that's what fascinates me. Is she wearing underwear? If so, what kind? Bikinis, thong, G-string outright? I don't know. Silk, cotton, all that sort of idea. And the skirt can be above mid thigh too. It can be a fucking mini skirt in a skirt suit. You know, that's a fucking reality. But I will knock a 98-year-old woman down with a walker to get home and fantasize about that. You want to see what, Joe? You want to see me wank? That's on my Patreon, cunt. Well, you just said you want to see. What are you referring to? And I don't have Patreon, nor do I have OnlyFans. Fuck that yesterday. You're confusing me, Joe. You said you want to see. What do you want to see? Clarify. Oh. If you want to buy the damn thing and you want to send it to me, the choice is yours. I will wear it if it fits. I have no issue with that. You think I'm joking, Joe? Well, good then. Joe says he's not joking, so neither am I. So if you want to make it happen, my darling, I will wear the revenge dress. And if it feels good, I may even, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I will wear that on camera. I alluded to this on yesterday's show when I was what did I talk about? I think I alluded to no, I didn't. I might have, but I don't remember because my memory is shit. But the drive night in Ottawa when I lived there, fucking hell, what a great night. And I wish there was more people here because I would ask them what their experiences are. But coming home after the after hour in Ottawa, my little piece of heaven used to be the top thigh slit. Oh yes. It's kind of sexy, right? It's fucking sexy. I mean, really. The top thigh slit. Yeah, of course. I agree completely. Yeah. It is. I'm not gonna say that word. Joe said for you guys here on SoundCloud, DJ Joe Spot says it's hot. I'm not gonna use that descriptor, but I do agree with Joe. It's fucking sexy. Yeah, and apparently it gets me and Joe wet. Yeah. Fuck me. Yeah. Fuck, you want to talk about a dress slit? Let's talk about Cassandra Patterson, Elvira. Come on now. But to what I was going to say, when I was living in Ottawa, coming home after the after hours, if we didn't go to the after, don't talk about Elvira, I assume. Joe's saying, don't, I'll cream. Okay, so no Elvira talk. Okay. Should I just lift my own dress for you? Is that okay? Okay, let me show you some fucking leg here. But yeah, we were home after the after hour, and I used to go upstairs and change into my clothing and fucking violate myself until I got tired. Fuck my mini skirts and my panties and stuff. Fuck. I loved it. It was great. But I also had nobody to talk to, right? And express like who I was and stuff. So it was my own private little world. I stole some summer dresses from my ex-wife and shit and whatever. Fuck, I used to go to the mall in the east end of Ottawa. I used to go to Le Chateau on Sunday mornings when they would first open. And when Le Chateau would first open and stuff, the women's stores and shit. But I knew the girls who worked at Le Chateau were really sexy and stuff, so I would go there, high as fuck, almost coming down off my party favors, but and I'm probably going to get banned for saying this, but yeah, I would hit Le Chateau to see what the sales girls were wearing. No, thank you, Joe. Thank you for those biddies. Thank you, my darling. So yeah, I would go on Sunday mornings and see what the girls were wearing, and then I would go home and I would go home and put on my own stuff and masturbate to the sales girls. I walked in there one morning and this girl was wearing a cute white top under a dress. The dress was kind of cool because it was it was a mini dress to her mid-thigh, but the top of it looked like overalls, right? It was straps on her shoulders and shit. And both her tits and her fucking ass looked like something from the heavens, right? This was like Mount Olympus fucking like sexy level. So I walk into the store and she's working, and I clocked her dress, even though I was looking for my own stuff. Off the shoulder, no, like I just said, it was straps over her shoulder like overalls. But it was mid-thigh and tight as fuck. This thing was painted on. It was installed. This was a dress that was installed, not put on, right? So when I clocked her and the dress she was wearing, even though I was looking for my own skirts and dresses in the racks and stuff, I walked to the counter and I say, "Honey, your dress is fucking gorgeous. Please show it to me." And she was like, "Oh, my dress?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, it's over there. Follow me." And I did follow her. Gladly. I wanted to see that ass as she walked like I wanted a coffee. Oh my God, the ass on this woman. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't buy anything that morning, but I sure as fuck went home and committed like at least 16 cardinal sins in my mind toward this young lady. Alexia K. Joe, for you guys here on SoundCloud, my friend Joe Spot, DJ Joe Spot is asking, is it just me who finds Wonder Woman really sexy? May no, motherfucker. And if you follow the comic book illustrators on Instagram that I follow, there is plenty of proof to quantify that. Yes, Wonder Woman is... in any incarnation, one of the sexiest creations in pop culture, I think. Yeah. Yep. Wonder Woman. I follow a few comic book illustrators who have bastardized or made naughty versions of Tinkerbell, Ariel, and so on and so forth. But yeah, Wonder Woman. Yeah, fuck me. Yeah. Vampirella, all these figures, yeah, for sure, yeah, of course. And yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't, I don't follow on Instagram who I follow for no reason. These people do good work. Mythology, I suppose. Who was it? Was it Linda Carter who did who played Wonder Woman? Daisy, and you know what, Joe? Now that you bring up Wonder Woman, you have me thinking of Daisy Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard. I forget her name. Did you just promote yourself? But yeah, Wonder Woman, fucking Wonder Woman, Daisy Duke, Linda Blair, not Linda Blair. Linda Blair was fucking Exorcist. We're not masturbating over fucking Linda Blair. But yeah, like all these figures, right? All these prominent media figures. I was watching the Build series on YouTube. All right, I'm going to read that out, Joe, for the SoundClouders here. Gal Gadot Verzana was an Israeli actress and model. At age 18, she was crowned Miss Israel 2004. She then served in the Israeli Defense Force for 2 years as a combat fitness instructor, whereafter she began studying at IDC Herzliya while building her modeling and acting career. Cool. Okay. So she was mixed up in the Israeli army. I'm gonna look her up. What's her name? Gal Gadot. Let me see here. Found it right away. I got it. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, there's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Yes. Shout out to Gal Gadot. Hello, my darling. How sexy are you, Miss Thing? I'm telling you, I will wear that fucking thing, Joe. Let's talk. If we can swing this, let's get this across the Atlantic Ocean. Come on now. I'm gonna go pee. Hang on. Keep thinking of moments where I've masturbated to women that I don't know. It happens every day, though, right? It's only natural. I mentioned the leggings factory last night when I was doing the first part of the show, and I am a true fan of leggings. And the women who wear them. I say that because, I mean, for fuck's sakes, these girls, these women who wear their leggings, they don't put them on, right? They fucking install them. I mean, they wear them so far up their asses that they're fucking flossing their teeth with these things. And I am here for it. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. And the funny thing about it is, yes, there might be women out there who engage in wearing their leggings like this, but also these new companies that have sprung up in the last few years are designing leggings for both everyday wear and in the gym that are designed, whether you like it or not, to go up your ass. They're designed to be worn up your ass. I mean, let's be real. And they're designed to accentuate the ass of a woman. And it's an absolutely beautiful thing. But it's also fucking marketing, right? Because, I mean, my God, if a woman didn't want you to look at her ass, she wouldn't be wearing this shit. I'm gonna get so fucking thrown out of Twitch for this. But I'm not doing anything evil. I do find it fascinating that our friend Joe tonight does have the wherewithal, and this is going to sound a certain way, Joe, but I do find it really cute, and I respect the fact that you have the intelligence to like see the things I'm saying and see them for their merit. You know what I mean? Because I know who you are. 20 minutes before the hour of 4 p.m. here in Toronto, guys. We are under sunny skies. It's a little bit, well, right now it's okay. Toronto, it's actually 11 degrees. So it's nice and sunny here in Toronto, Canada. And I hope you are having a wondrous day wherever the hell you are. Guys, this is the follow-up to a follow-up to a follow-up. I did my first show on fetishes, and then I did last night's show on masturbation. And I will admit that I went into last night's show with a bit of reservation. I didn't talk about a lot of the things that I wanted to talk about because I'm not used to it, right? I'm kind of teething on this. I'm cutting my teeth, right, on the naughty shit. Because I don't have a pay service behind me. I'm not behind a paywall. Even though you may follow me, you may follow me, but that doesn't mean you subscribe to me. But be that as it may, I'm taking a huge risk by talking about this stuff on Twitch. So I do appreciate everyone and anyone who does pop into the chat, given the topic risks that I'm taking. But given what we did last night, today is the follow-up to a follow-up, like I said. And I am kind of going more in depth today than I did last night. I will admit, because last night I didn't talk about anything I jerk off to. Well, not to this degree. I don't even know if I can say jerk off on fucking Twitch. Masturbate, self-love, right? Fantasize, sexual fantasy, lust. I mean, what do you want me to say? I will be very surprised if I don't get kicked off. Once again, kept company with Alexia K at Acid Wars Fusion Club Munster. If you don't know who Alexia K is, she is mixed up with Acid Wars and Techno Rules in Germany. She's Joe, thank you, my darling. Oh, lovely. Thank you, love. But yeah, if you don't know who Alexia K is, she, among everything I just said, she's also the owner and head of Black and Wheat Records in Germany. That's who's under my voice today, guys. Thank you, Joe. To our friend Joe, I'm going to ask, and I'm talking to you, the SoundClouders over here on SoundCloud. Joe, do you by any chance have any questions for me? And if so, do you want me to open the Discord? Shall I? Do I dare? But keeping in theme with today's show and last night's show, in terms of lust and self-love and all that stuff, do you have any questions for me?
For a jack attack.
Joe was asking me, do I love myself? How do you mean? Do you mean in a sexual nature, or do you mean in a mental health capacity? How do you mean that, Joe? Yes. Joe says, in an organic way, like like Joe loves me. Well, yeah, I love myself, Joe. Of course, yeah. You know what? I'll tell you a story. Recently, and not for mental health reasons. I had a mental flip kind of thing, or like an epiphany sort of idea. Not for mental affirmation or anything of that sort, but recently, because I truly do love my womanhood. I love being a woman. I love how I look when I dress a certain way. I love how I look on camera right now, and I'm hiking. I have my dress hiked up to my fucking crotch on purpose to show my legs, because I'm a 6-foot Amazon, 6'2" in heels. I'm fucking beautiful. I'm a beautiful woman, and I say that because I look like women. I look like beautiful women that I admire and respect for who they are, right? If that makes sense. So, about a week ago or so, I said to myself, I am pretty. I am beautiful. Did I do it to the mirror? No, I didn't. But it was like a fucking switch flip, right? It was like a light bulb fucking moment. And I was sitting on the couch listening to my radio shows, as I do every morning when I can. And I said to myself, I'm pretty. I'm beautiful. Why did I say that? I didn't say it for mental health reasons. I said it because after all these years, after almost 30 years of suppressing who I was, and I'm 40, and I'm a 44-year-old woman now, I truly believe, and this isn't arrogance or anything, this isn't me being conceited or anything of that nature. I truly do. I think I'm pretty, and I'm not saying that for mental health reasons. I like how I look as a woman, or I like how I look being a woman, and I'm not going to apologize for that. So I hope that answers your question, Joe, and thank you for loving my stories. I appreciate that. And superficially, if I didn't think I was attractive, I wouldn't masturbate to myself as a woman. This has been an up and down show, guys. Today we're carrying over last night's show about lust and fantasy and masturbation and self-love. We are kept company right now, and until further notice, by Alexia K. Fusion Club Munster 2021. This mix is, and we've got DJ Brian of California 1998 coming up after this. Getting Sharon Stone vibes. Everyone knows the Sharon Stone vibe. Yeah, spreading those lovely, sexy Sharon Stone legs. Yes. Every time I go to the whatever, pulley shuts it off. It's not quite a Sharon Stone moment, Joe, because my underwear are black. Oh, I've masturbated to Shania Twain. Yep. Yeah, I've jerked off to her. The I Feel Like a Woman video, yeah, and the first sexy imagery I saw of Shania Twain was the Any Man of Mine video, where she was wearing the crop top and the high-waisted jeans and the denim vest. Her ass in those jeans was something to be reckoned with. I mean, fuck off, right? Oh my God, she had a beautiful ass in that video. Got a beautiful ass anyway. Man, I feel like a woman. Once again, the follow-up show, guys, from last night. I entered into the world of lust, the world of self-love, the world of masturbation, and everything included in that, no matter what it is. Because it's all subjective, isn't it, right? It could be a scent, it could be a feeling, it could be a fabric. The kind of things I study, the kind of things I look for, I could or should say, is how a woman's jeans fit and so on and so forth. All these little things, right? And we are continuing the nasty show tonight. The naughty show, I should say. Sorry. Yesterday's show is on SoundCloud and on YouTube. And tonight will be too. We're getting even more naughty. What do you fantasize about, my lovelies? Whether you're a man or a woman. If you're a woman, what do you fantasize about? If you're a man, what do you fantasize about? Are you a boy who likes boys? Are you a boy who likes girls who used to be boys? Are you a girl who likes girls who used to be boys, and so on and so forth? Are you a girl who likes girls who used to be boys? Does that make you wet? Reminds me of the Pose scene, where that one character, that one trans character, was deciding to undergo surgery. And she had her partner who enjoyed the fact that his mistress was a trans woman, and had a penis. And when it came to light that she wanted surgery, he got angry because he liked it, right? It was his own little world. He a straight man for all intent and purpose, but he enjoyed. You will what, Joe? Sorry, remind me. Oh yeah. Sorry, I got you. But yeah, this character in Pose enjoyed the fact that his mistress was a trans woman with a dick. And so, however disrespectful it was to her, he got angry upon learning that she was getting bottom surgery. Because that was his little thing, right? He loved it. He loved the fact that his woman had a cock. Well, I don't give a fuck what she looked like, Joe. That's not what I'm saying. Naomi Campbell. What I'm talking about is the mere fact that there are guys out there who enjoy trans women who have cocks, who have penises. And if you were in a relationship with these guys, let's bring this to reality for a second. Who's to say that if you are a trans woman in a relationship with a cisgender guy, and he may have ... says Joe. Okay. He may love you for who you are, but it's a fine line, right? If you were a guy in a relationship with a trans woman who is considering surgery, and you get angry at her for choosing to do surgery, then fuck you. I don't care how hard it makes your dick. Like, I mean, the fact that you're with a trans, the fact that you're with a woman with a penis, that's not the point. If you get angry with this, it proves what I've said before, that the trans community is the most feared and fetishized community in the world. Don't ... me, Joe. Say what you're going to say. 10 seconds away from the top of the hour, guys, and we are doing a follow-up show from last night, a follow-up from a follow-up. We are talking about the raunchy tonight, guys. We're getting fucking sexy. We're talking about what gets our rocks off, what gets our pussies wet. Whether it be everyday people, whether it be celebrities, doesn't matter. What makes your motor run, kids? Who are you? I've shared plenty. My question is to the audience. Now that I'm thinking about it, Joe, another one of mine is Lara Flynn Boyle. Lara Flynn Boyle can keep me company in bed anytime. But all this said, we are a half an hour away from the end of the show, guys. Plenty of time to go, but we are going black in half an hour.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Wanna see you work your body. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. If you see us in the club, you'll be acting real nice. If you see us on the floor, you'll be watching all night. We ain't here to hurt nobody. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Wanna see you work your body. I'm the type of girl and look you dead in the eye. I'm real as it comes if you don't know why I'm fly. I see you try to switch it up, but girl, you ain't that dope. I'm a Wonder Woman, let me go get my robe. I'm a supermodel and mommy, see mommy. LSD International, got Bangkok in my sock on. I love my ass and the bitty, no more promiscuous. My style is ridiculous. See us in the club, you'll be acting real nice. See us on the floor, you'll be watching all night. We ain't here to hurt nobody. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Wanna see you work your body. I'm the type of girl and look you dead in the eye. I'm real as it comes if you don't know why I'm fly. I see you try to switch it up, but girl, you ain't that dope. I'm a Wonder Woman, let me go get my robe. I'm a supermodel and mommy, see mommy. LSD International, got Bangkok in my sock on. I love my ass and the bitty, no more promiscuous. My style is ridiculous.
Should I just hike my dress up above my hips and get it over with? No, I can't do that. fuck am I going to talk about tomorrow? I'm off work until Monday night, and I'm live tomorrow. What the fuck am I going to talk about? I'll figure it out, guys. Until then, enjoy Alexia.
Zieh dich aus, mach mich an, schrei so laut. Gib mir mehr, zieh dich aus, mach mich an, schrei so laut. Gib mir mehr, zieh dich aus, mach mich an, schrei so laut. Gib mir mehr, zieh dich aus, mach mich an, schrei so laut. Gib mir mehr, 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 mach mich an, schrei so laut. Gib mir, gib mir, gib mir, gib mir, gib mir, gib mir mehr, zieh dich aus. Gib mir mehr, zieh dich aus, mach mich an, schrei so laut.
Joe, how do you feel about a lip sync? It's 4:09 p.m. here in Toronto. I don't know what time of day is where you guys are. 10 o'clock in the UK? No, 9 o'clock in the UK. 5 hours. 11 o'clock in Germany, and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9:09. Yeah. We're gonna wind down, guys, but not before I get a song.
Mir ist so heiß, heiß, heiß. 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 Mir ist so
get a lip sync. I can't get a fucking lip sync.
hoe, she's a hoe, we some hoes, wouldn't you like to be a hoe too? I'm a hoe, he's a hoe, she's a hoe, we some hoes, wouldn't you like to be a hoe too? I'm a hoe, he's a hoe, she's a hoe, we some hoes, wouldn't you like to?
We're going to end on this.
He's a hoe, she's a hoe, we some hoes, wouldn't you like to be a hoe too?
I appreciate everyone who has dropped in tonight, even though the audience has been sparse. I appreciate all of you over here on SoundCloud who have listened and shared and liked the show and all that jazz. Blah, blah, blah. For some reason, I get more traffic after the show than I do during it, but whatever. Yeah, we got sexy tonight, guys. We talked about self-love, masturbation, fantasy, sexy shit. And we are ending on this because I've